kind of just showing a little more what you can do?
I think I'm just glad we get to play football again. You know, we've been going against each other every day in these controlled environments. We had a couple call-up periods and scrimmages and whatnot, but it'd be cool to go against somebody else.
You had a really nice 2-minute drive near the end there. How much do you enjoy just the pace of that and kind of bang?
It's cool. We just try and find ways to, you know, at the end of the game to get out of there with a W. So just focusing on what we're being asked to do and trying to handle that.
You feel like you've learned anything going from first preseason last year to this year? You coming in, is there anything in particular you're like, I want to change that about how I approach things?
I mean, I would hope so. That's a whole year, you know. So I've just been trying to learn something different every day and understand that each day won't be perfect, but you can take what you messed up on and fix it and turn it into something positive. Then that's the whole point of it. That's why we come out here.
Vrabel said you have more of a presence this year. Like he feels you in the building more. That it feels like you have more of a presence on the field. What's that feel like to hear? And have you changed anything? Or you think that's just kind of part of the growth?
I think it's just understanding what you're doing and having the command over what you're doing, that you can have a presence. You can't do that if you don't know what you're doing. If it's your first time under the center, if it's your first time running this type of offense, and more than anything, it just takes reps and time.
Did you realize last year that you didn't have that presence to the degree they want, or only looking back can you tell the difference?
I mean, I didn't call a play in the huddle in college. I knew that.
Starts, you got to ask this already, but how much are you looking forward to, you know, the possibility of getting out there on Saturday to get some reps in the preseason game?
That's exciting. It's cool that we get this opportunity. All the young guys and guys that have been working since last year, and we get to go out and have an opportunity to go and play some football. It's awesome.
What are you hoping to show, you know, in terms of like your command of the offense and execution and all that?
Just trying to go out and execute our offense, execute each play that's called to the best of my ability in the way that it's to be performed. I go out there and do that.
Coming in late too, sorry, Malik, but when you compare kind of
to a situation where it's like literally live, when you can get hit and things like that, how tough is it to, you know, retain the techniques and not like regress back to bad habits?
Yeah. I mean, it's why taking game-like reps in practice are so important. It's tough because we aren't getting hit, but when we watch the tape, we understand the situations where, you know, in real life those guys are going to be a little closer to you than normal. So knowing when to act appropriately or how to act appropriately. So definitely is a little different. You can't 100% reenact what the game-like situations will be, and that we're not getting hit in practice here. But how we practice here, how we handle ourselves in game-like situations, help prepares us for those moments.
How much more comfortable do you feel just from when they drafted you to now, going through what you've gone through with this camp?
Much more comfortable. I mean, a lot of room for improvement, but just in terms of being able to run these plays a few times, having a few reps at a lot of different plays under my belt, it's just the only way to get better is through reps and live reps throughout this stuff. I'm still learning a lot of new things about the different concepts that we have and what works versus what looks, and how just changing where my eyes start in a certain play could have helped the play drastically, and seeing improvements has been good in that area.
Can you talk through what you saw or maybe didn't see on that pick in the
yeah, they just, I mean, I'm not going to speak to like our, I guess, strategy down there defensively, but I thought it was one thing and it was another, and thought he was going to be open when he wasn't, and hung the ball inside and didn't come out of my hand very well and made a bad play.
On that play in particular, just a question about how the coaches want you to approach it. I don't know if this is what actually happened, but we heard the defense standing over there woke up for the combo, and then there's the combo, and when you get the defense, you know, pre-snap onto you like that in practice, do the coaches want you changing the play call, or do they want you sticking to what they tell you to do?
I mean, we have things at the quarterback position that we have in our back pocket that we can help make us right. We'll talk about when we get to game weeks about how we exactly want to approach the situations and what we want to do. But I thought we had something up that was going to be favorable, and just, you know, made the wrong decision. Got to move on from it.
Sorry for that.